Aujourd'hui, je te crie, je brûle tout ce que tu dis, maudit pour nuit, tout ce qui brille, la guerre s'ensuit. On est loin, j'ai entendu des libérons-nous de nous, même à ton fait. Auquel je crois, c'est contre moi. Libère ton esprit, écoute chanter le monde. Pourquoi passer sa vie, courir après une ombre? Juste une pâle copie, une voix qui t'entraîne. Et petit à petit, elle prend ton oxygène, oui. On est loin du jardin d'Éden, entre joie et fatalité. Libérons-nous de nous-mêmes, pourquoi souffrir lorsqu'on peut s'aimer? Briser toutes les chaînes, vivre libre, n'être que soi. Le seul combat auquel je crois, c'est contre moi. Libère ton esprit, écoute chanter le monde. Pourquoi passer sa vie, courir après une ombre? Juste une pâle copie, une voix qui t'entraîne. Et petit à petit, elle prend ton oxygène, oui.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? We're about to get started on Instagram here. You know what we're doing today? I would like to complete the welding of the third tank, but we might not. It's a lot. It's a lot to weld. But we are preparing all of the parts we're going to need. Just not much. Let's go ahead and get started here on the Instagram, on the IG. You said been waiting for the longest. Me too. What's good, Mr. GC? Hey bro, I sent you a message on Instagram. I need some help with my reactor. Email me. I will not see your Instagram message. There's too many. You have to email me. My team will see your email. They'll tell me about it, and then I'll get back to you, okay? What was your name on YouTube? Giga James. See, I already tell you people are already building reactors. They're already building these. So don't worry about me and my safety. Because this technology is already out there. People are literally already building their own reactors.
People know. Bluetooth pairing.
All right. live on Instagram. Ghost said, would you mind explaining how things work? Yeah, I will once we get some people here on the Instagram. So that way I can explain it to as many people as possible at once. And not have to, you know. Like, I like to explain it in the beginning of the live stream and at the end of the live stream, okay? How did you get started? I just started looking up research papers on Google. Hey, what's up, Oxy? Hey, what's up, Carioni? What's up, Biggie? Biggie Chef? Or Biggie Chief? Hey, what's up from the Canary Islands? Much love to the Canary Islands. What's up, my people on Instagram? I always love the Instagram energy. Oil up at 50K. No, we're not starting this. It's too early. We just start the live stream. How does all this connect to your Trillionaires Club? Let me tell you how. Okay, so what is the Trillionaires Club about? The Trillionaires Club is not just some random, it's just another course. No, the Trillionaires Club is so much deeper than that. The Trillionaires Club is, we're going to start businesses. We're going to be people of position of mass influence and power in the world, but we're going to retain our morals and ethics. We're not going to sell out. We're not going to sell our souls. We're not going to be evil just because we have money. That's what the Trillionaires Club is about, and that's why it ties into this. Because it's about, we're going places, we're going to have money, we're going to have influence, we're going to have power, we're going to use it for the right things, we're going to have the right spiritual foundation, and the right mental and physical triangle all in check to make sure that we're doing better and good for humanity and not just the average greedy millionaire rich person. We're going to be billionaires, trillionaires, but actually help the earth. That's what the Trillionaires Club is about, and that's why it ties into this, because we already know there's a $1 trillion industry. But I already told you guys what it always was about. It's about helping humanity. It's not about, I'm trying to be greedy, be rich, I'm trying to flash in your face a rich car all the time. No, we're here to help the whole world. It's not cool anymore just to be rich. So that's what the Trillionaires Club is about. And that's why, if you're about it, and you're in that mindset of we're the next generation of the next world leaders, but we're here to not sell our souls and actually do good for humanity, join the Trillionaires Club. And if you're not about it, don't join. Up to you. But it ties in perfectly like this, because I tell you guys all the time. I have to be a businessman just as much as I'm an inventor. Period. There's no way around it. This has to be a business. Well, you don't have to be evil just because you're a businessman. You don't have to be selling your soul and whatever they do. We all know what they do. We all know what they do, guys. You don't have to do that to be successful. That's what the Trillionaires Club is about. We're replacing that. That time is done now. That time is over now. But that was a great question. So anyways, guys, we're going to have some fun today. We are going to be welding today. Yes, slay. We're going to be welding today. And I'm very excited. You already know, Mark 4.5 is over 100 inches long. Drake would be jealous, wouldn't he? Drake is jealous. He ain't got nothing on this. This damn... This is the first time we've been live streaming me building this live on YouTube. We replaced Facebook with YouTube today. I just wanted to see, you know, we like to experiment. We like to do things different. See, you know, throw a little fish in this pond, a little fish in that pond, and see what happens. Oh, Drake sure is jealous. I promise you, he's jealous because he ain't got this 100 inches. I got 100 inches right now, right behind me. I have a big black man right behind me that's 100 inches. Drake would be very jealous. Smash that like button, Mr. GC. Appreciate you. Keep up the good work. Just got your notification on Insta too. Yep. We live on 3 things. A trifecta. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You know how we do it. We're here to educate. We're here to show the world how to build these machines. So you said, that star said, how do we join the Trillionaires Club? Look. You'll figure it out. I'll say it like this. The Trillionaires Club is an exclusive club. If you really want to join, you will figure out how to join. Because it's not hard. But we keep it exclusive, okay? Very little, very small percentage of people are in the Trillionaires mindset. Very little percentage of people will be a part of the club. But it's not hard to join. You will figure it out. If you are truly a part and meant to be there, you will be there. I'll say it like that. So guys, very excited. You know what we always do. I appreciate everybody that donates to the Cash App, to the Venmo, TikTok badges. TikTok emojis, Instagram badges. It all goes to Mark 4.5. So thank you all very much for all of your donations and all your help as always. You have a zillionaire mindset. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Because look, guys, you have to value yourself. And I hope that you actually have that. And you're not just saying that. I hope that you actually believe that you're worth $1 zillion. Because if you don't, and you don't live like that, you're going to surround yourself with people that are worth negative $20 and they're going to bring you down. So you better actually live like that. And if you actually have a trillionaire's mindset, you pretty much will have no friends. Because almost 90% of people do not have that. And 90% of people are what is everybody around you. And it's very rare to find people that actually are real and have a real mindset like this. So that's the first pretty good sign. If you actually have a trainer's mindset, you probably will have very little friends. I'm just saying. So, anyways, where are we at? How do we buy merch? NatureJab.com. This is actually one of the best-selling hoodies. I appreciate you all. NatureJab.com/merch. That is a way to support this project as well and look good doing it. Get the merch. Appreciate you guys so much. I'm trying to get this stuff in the YouTube chat here. I don't really know. Maybe I can't pin this. Just trying to pin the Cash App in the YouTube chat, but I don't see a way to do it. I'm not about to play around with this either for about 30 minutes. We got work to do. So listen, guys. Let me get my part, all right? Hey, what's up, YouTube? Looks like YouTube is doing good. This is the first YouTube live stream of us building the Reactor live, so I'm glad to see you guys. Listen. Let me get my microwave parts. I'll show you guys what we're going to be doing. So, for those of you that are here to be educated, which should be most of you, this is what we call a magnetron. Now, a magnetron is what is in every single microwave oven. These magnetrons, they are what produce microwaves. Okay, so the microwaves come from this thing. We take apart microwave ovens. We take these apart, and we get three things out of them. Okay? We get the magnetron, which is what makes the microwaves, the transformers, which are what give power to the magnetrons, and the capacitors, which are what turn the AC electricity into DC electricity, because magnetrons operate off of DC. Okay? You said Megatron? No, it's magnetron. Now, if you look at this, you'll be like, oh, so this makes the microwaves. Okay, so the microwaves just shoot out the front. Wrong. Microwaves shoot out the sides of this thing. Radially. The sides. You're wrong. Clearly, you need some balls in your mouth to get you right. Because you think the microwaves shoot out straight, but they don't. They shoot out on the sides, okay? So, since they shoot out on the sides, when we mount these magnetrons onto our machines, this is Mark 4. Mark 4.5 is bigger, but it's going to be the same thing. You got to mount these with what we call a waveguide. And what is a waveguide? Well, a waveguide is this right here. It's this square. It's this square device. You see, look, magnetron, there's a hole up here. Magnetron, boom. See how it goes in there? Now it can shoot out on the sides, boom, 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 but it's gonna reflect off all the metals, bounce off, get into the chamber, break down the plastics. Boom. That's how we do this. That's how we do this. Thank you for the $5 donation on the Cash App, Lewis. I appreciate your contribution to Earth. project and to history. So, all right, so once again, now I'm going to quiz you guys, because I always tell you guys this every time. I am not here to just tell you this, and you're not listening. So how, okay, there will be consequences if you get the question wrong, so don't get it wrong. I'll tell you what the consequences are after the fact, all right? But how do the microwaves shoot out of this? Do they shoot out, I'll give you A or B. Do they shoot out straight from the front or from the sides? How do they shoot out? How do they shoot out? From the side, from the side. What do you guys say on YouTube? What about you guys on YouTube? How do the microwave shoot out of the magnetrons, huh? Oh, okay, you going with the big word. You said it spins out radially. Okay, the sides. Okay, thank you. Everybody's paying attention. I'm glad. Honestly, I didn't even have to pull out the punishment because everybody got it right. All right, great job, guys. So, now I'm about to get you with this one. Now everybody's gonna get this right because you had to pay attention. So, since they shoot out the sides, and we know they shoot out the sides, we have to mount them inside of a device to get them into the chamber. What is this device called that we have to mount them into? Well, y'all better get it right, or you are going to have a mouthful of my left cock. So, what is this called? Because we need to build 12 of these too. See, I knew you would. Look, a lot of people got it right on the Instagram, but most of you got it wrong. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry because you didn't pay attention. It's the wave guide. I'm sorry for you that you didn't pay attention to class. A mouthful of my caulk. That's what I said. I'm going to take my caulk that I use to seal my windows and put it in your mouth. Like they used to put soap in people's mouth. I'm going to do that to you. So that way you don't... Since you are talking too much and you're trying to talk over me, that's why you're not paying attention and understanding this is called the wave guide. And that's what we're doing. So we take our magnetron, put it in the wave guide, boom, shoots out the sides, boom, 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 reflects off into the chamber. How does it reflect off into the chamber? Don't microwave radiation escape. Okay, you said I have ADHD and attention is hard. Well, what's the best way to get better? To practice. Guess what? I'm sure when we all started, we only could do a few push-ups. You do it every day, now you could do 100. You gotta just practice, get better, you know? Listen, microwaves reflect off of metal. Microwaves do not go through metal, okay? So, once the microwaves are in this chamber, look at this. They can't escape this thing, so they're stuck in the chamber, breaking down the plastics. As soon as microwaves are turned off, right? There's no more microwaves. They're not radioactive. They're not non-ionizing. Do not cause cancer. The worst thing they do is heat things up. And thank you, Giovanni, for keeping the Cash App pinned in the chat. And thank you for the $2 donation, Sarah, on the Cash App. I appreciate your contribution to Mark 4.5 and history. Thank you all so much. I was trying to get the Cash App pinned in the YouTube chat, guys, but unfortunately I can't. It's just $sign NatureJab for anybody that doesn't want to donate. I appreciate everybody. Microwaves bounce off of metals. Yes, they reflect off of metals. They cannot go through metals. So when they're in this chamber, they don't escape. You see this chamber is literally completely sealed, welded metal. Can you make E85? Yeah? You just... Well, no, because E85 is... Well... I guess you could. You could make E85. Pretty much you can make any octane, to be honest, because you just add the octane to it. Octane booster to it. So you get whatever you want, 97, 83, whatever. The manway coming in yet? No. It's coming right from China. I don't even think it's shipped yet, which is really annoying, and I'll tell you why. Because while we finished welding this third tank on the end here, before I put it up on the legs, I really want to weld the manway on because it'll be hard to weld it on when it's up on the legs, and I'm meant to be under the thing, like I'm trying to suck the milk from a cow to weld that on the underside, and I really don't want to do that. It's way easier just spin it on the ground like I've been doing. So, you said E85 is ethanol, but is it, wait, is E85 pure ethanol? Is it pure? Is it just ethanol? Because if it is just ethanol, then no, we cannot make E85. But if it's like mostly ethanol, like 50-50, then yeah, you can make E85. You just put 50%, 50%. I forgot exactly what it is. It's pure ethanol? Okay, so no, we cannot make pure ethanol, no. Because ethanol is not a hydrocarbon product. But ethanol is an octane booster. So let's say my fuel I get from my reactor is like E83 when it comes out, right? We add the ethane, and then we get it to, not ethane, but shoot, what's going on with my train of thought here? We add that octane booster to it that makes E85 what it is, right? Get it to 87, 93. It's 51 to 83%. So yeah, we can make E85 because we just blend in with my fuel, the ratio. You cook plastic like you cook moonshine, exactly conduct. It's pretty much the same process, we just use microwave. So imagine a microwave distiller. That's what we're doing. That's pretty much what we're doing. Thank you, John Holbert, for the $10 on Cash App. I appreciate your contribution to Earth History and Mark 4.5. Thank you so much. Like it once again, all donations go to Mark 4.5. I appreciate everybody that has donates. Yeah, so instead of making moonshine, we're making fuel. Okay, we're distilling the plastic. So we take apart these microwaves to get out the magnetron transformer capacitor. And I believe this is our 8th or 9th microwave. We need 12 minimum. So we do what we do. We take it apart, and then after we take apart the microwave, we get what we need out of it. But then it goes back to the scrapyard. The metals in here, we end up recycling them. No issue. So, you know, I always say this, but some of these microwaves, they have security screws on them, which are special types of screws that you need a special type of bit to get. And I always say, it must be the CIA that puts them on there. Because they're not easy to get off. You have to have a special thing. But little did the CIA know that I am perspicacious and I have the toolbox with every tool. And I can get through the security screws. No issue. Damn it. And I have an electric screwdriver too. I always tell you guys, I always advocate for this. Perhaps electric screwdriver want to sponsor me, because I sure sponsor them. Very good stuff. Boosts your efficiency of your workflow. Why would they need to do that? Well, they need to, the CIA and FBI and the MI3 and the KGB, they all come together and they go to the scrapyards before I go to the scrapyards to put the security screws on there to try to stop me from getting into these microwaves, because they don't want me to make microwaves into a plastic into fuel reactor, you know? Like, they really take all that time out of their day, and out of all the threats and political threats there are, they spend all the energy and resources to, you know, find where I'm going and get there before me and put these security screws in. Just so that way I can, you know, it's not easy for me. They think they're stopping me, but they can't stop me. But let me tell you the funny thing is, they don't want you to irradiate. No, that's not the reason. Let me tell you why. Because listen, they do this. They put these security screws in the microwaves, right? Before I get there, but they leave. I'm there. Why? Because they know they haven't been doing their jaw exercises. Their jaw is really stiff. So what would happen is, like, if I do like show up when they're there, they know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna end up like dropping my radioactive balls in their mouth, and it's gonna split their jaw apart because they haven't been doing their stretches like I told them to do their jaw stretches. And my balls are just too big for their mouth. So, like, they know better. So they escape before I get there, but they leave their mark. You know, they do what they do.
Power on.
Try to stop me, slow me down, doesn't work. So, you guys are saying that TikTok is freezing. What can I say? See, they do that to me too. They jam my signals too. They always got stuff to do to me. Where the heck? Yeah, he almost said it, but he's wrong. You think that I'm scared? Like, there's no fear when it comes to me or my balls. They're scared of my balls. I always tell them, do your jaw exercises every day, okay? Every day. Prepare yourself for the day you encounter me. They don't listen. They're not ready yet. That's why they escape before I get there. That's all I'm saying. I support your cause, bro. Thank you, Maximus. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate everybody who's down for the cause. And respect. I cannot wait to see Mark 4.5 running. It's going to be so exhilarating. Even when we do the little test runs, like even before it's like done, and we just do little test runs, you know, with like basically almost no plastic in there, but just enough to see like, oh, does it work? Is it airtight, you know? I can't wait to even do those little type of things. Oh my goodness. This screw on here. They really put this screw on here. And it's not coming off. There we go. So, there's always a multitude of screws on these things. We got a badge from Trocaro on Instagram. Thank you so much, Trocaro, to your contribution to the Project Earth history and humanity. I appreciate you so much, Trocaro, on Instagram for the badge. Thank you so much. Guys, we had Reggie in the live stream on Instagram last night. And so, look, believe it or not, I was like, I didn't know who Reggie was beforehand. I didn't know who he was beforehand. Believe it or not. But of course, I respect everybody that comes on here, regardless of if I know them or not. But that was just pretty cool. Trocaro with another badge on Instagram. Trocaro, thank you so much. I appreciate you for your contributions to the project. I appreciate you so much, man. Maximus with the badge on Instagram. Maximus, thank you so much for your contribution to Earth, humanity, history, and to Mark 4.5. I appreciate you so much. You said you're recognizing my voice shift. I have no voice shift. My voice does not shift. See, let me tell you what happens. Every time we go live on Instagram, they say my voice goes deep because the live stream lags. But my voice does not shift. I do not know what you mean. My voice is the same voice. I do not know what you're trying to say. Perhaps you are hearing things or something, need to get your ears checked, but my voice is always the same voice. It never changes. But hey, what can I say? You know what, guys? You know what I like to do, right? I like to, nowadays, I'm going to start collecting these little lights, right? These lights right here. These right here, mate. These lights in here. I like to collect them now because you know what? When we built the electronics boxes, right? We like to get these lights because they're pretty useful as a standby light. So that way we know, like, when the thing is on, don't touch the bloody thing, goodness gracious, right? quite dangerous. So I'm gonna keep these lights. I'm gonna get them out probably. No, let's just do it now. We're already here. We got a screwdriver. Come on now. Look, yo. All right, yeah, I love these bloody lights because I remember. Look, especially you lads on YouTube, you G's on YouTube, right? You guys remember my Mark II reactor, which was my second ever video on YouTube. We had one of these standby lights and we turned on the machine, we flipped on the switch, boom, light turned on, we knew the machine was bloody on, and then, you know, I mean, like, it's loud anyway, the transformers, you turn these transformers on, it buzzes more than a bloody bumblebee using a vibrator, right? But, oh, goodness gracious. Don't tell me this thing's gonna be bloody extra. Oh, it's gonna be extra, mate. Come on now. Out. Don't do this to me. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna have to. I'll take care of this on my own time because he's got some little sheet metal that's keeping them in. We got stuff to do today. We don't got time to be focusing on bloody lights. Alright, so what we are going to do now is I like to get the vent fan out because these vent fans, they let us cool off the magnetrons. Lots of screws. I always tell you the same thing. The FBI, the CIA, the KGB, they come along, they put the screws in to keep me out. Never can keep me out. I am the bear. I am nature's bear. Oh no, my battery is dying, it seems. It seems like my contraption, my device is starting to go out. Unfortunately, we're going to have to charge it up. I will do that on my own time, however. Alright, so we got the screws out. This cover should come right off. This cover should come right off. Oh, come on, there are even more screws. Goodness. Give me a break. I tell you, they just do not like me. They do not like me going through their microwaves. They put so many screws, like, why do you need 3 screws on the same thing, right? Alright, now it should come right off. Boom! This comes right out. Boom! Alright, we got the vent fan. Good stuff. Oh, bloody hell, mate, there's spider webs in this thing. A lot of them, too. Looks like bloody Spider-Man's been in here. What the bloody piss is all this? Goodness gracious, mate. Goodness gracious me. Crikey. Damn spider webs, mate. I hate it. I tell you, mate, that's another trap they do in there, too. They put little spiders, sometimes little roaches, in these gosh dang microwaves. Once again, all these obstacles trying to stop me, but I'm gonna get through them. I'm gonna get my bloody parts. I'm gonna get my 12 transformers, my 12 magnetrons, my 12 capacitors, and my 12 big black men for my bloody machine, and that's period. We're not going to be stopped. I tell you right now. Even if there are bloody spider webs, they ain't going to stop me. Well, there's bloody spider eggs in here too. Come on now. Spider eggs, spider webs. Goodness gracious me. All right. Looks like we got this lot out. Do not be this type of dude right now. I'm telling you. Do not do this right now. Do not do this, because I will. Oh, come on. Bloody hell, mate. Come on. Don't do this. Don't be that type of dude right now. Don't be that type of G. Don't be that type of G, mate, honestly. Just get out, you little wire. Right, so we got the transformer out. Now we got to get the magnetron and the capacitor out of the thing. That's two out. That's one out of three. What? Great. We're going to have to, oh. Ay, ay, ay. It just goes on and on. So it's looking like we're going to have to remove the front cover just to get to the capacitor on the back, because it has a ton of plastic and covers that are preventing me from getting easy access to it. They always want to make it difficult. I don't even understand why. It's like giving birth to a baby. So, looks like here we have magnetron. Magnetron acquired. Come on. Come on in. Get out, will ya? Finally! We got it. Crikey! That was not easy, but can't stop me, as I always say. So where are we at now? I think that's 8 out of 12. We need 4 more microwaves. Well, we collect microwaves 2 times a week, so that won't be an issue. We can always get microwaves later, but we may not always have opportunities to weld, so we're gonna definitely get to welding. once I clean up all this mess, it's the issue. These miscellaneous microwave parts. Oh crap, I shouldn't have done that because I broke the glass. What was I thinking? Alright, so now we took apart our microwave. We got the things we needed out of it. Now we can get to welding today, what I've really been wanting to do all day. So, did you love breaking stuff? It's relieving. I suppose so. I guess as long as you clean it up, who really cares, right? But now I got glass to clean up too later, thanks to me. All right, so yeah, we're coming along, guys. We're really coming along with these parts, because the goal was always that, you know, it's gonna be a while before we actually, you know, even mount these magnetrons on Mark 4.5, because we have a lot of things to fabricate before then. But the goal was always that by the time we're ready to do that, we already have all the magnetrons that we need. So that way we're not like sitting there stalling, trying to get microwaves, on the hunt for microwaves when the thing's already built and ready to go. And we're already mostly there. 8 out of 12. So, I'm not even stressed about microwaves anymore at this point. It's easy to get 4 microwaves. Let me sweep up all these screws, and then yeah, we'll get started welding. You know, why waste any more time? Should have been putting these screws in a little plate. Well, that's all me. Sometimes the spiders get to me, and I'm just like tunnel vision, trying to get out of this microwave ASAP. There's all these spiders in there trying to stop me. Alright, let's set up these cameras for the welding. We got $1.97 from Paul Patterson on the Cash App. Thank you so much, Paul Patterson, for your donation and your contribution to Earth, humanity, history, and Mark 4.5. I appreciate you so much, Mr. Patterson. Yes, new camera angles, making sure y'all can see. I gotta set you guys up on YouTube too. The welding today will be much quicker than it was yesterday because we did half of the route already. So all we have to do is the other half of the route, and then the rest of the welds go really quick because we're not trying to fill in a gap. We're pretty much just welding over. There was a big rainstorm yesterday, so we got a little bit of rust on it, but it's literally just a minor surface level rust, so no big deal. All right, make sure you guys on YouTube are settled here. Make sure you can see what we're doing. And you can see as we're welding. There we go. Somebody always has to call me in the middle of me trying to work. Okay, so we got the root can actually weld it. Because I don't have to be worrying about, oh, is it too hot? It's going to blow through because we're trying to fill in a little gap. Now we can actually turn the heat up, turn the speed up, and really put some actual welds on this thing. So let's do it. So the second weld turned out really well. I really liked it. The temperature and the speed we were working at tied in very, very well. No pinholes. So if we do 6 welds total, so we have the root, we just did 2. We do another one on this side, and then 3 more over that. It's guaranteed to be hermetically sealed, airtight, because these welds right here, they're tying in very well. Very, very well. As you can tell, it's a lot easier after you do the root pass, and you don't have to worry about trying to blow out a gap. But no matter how you put it, quick or slow for the pass, the welding is a long process. It's a lot of surface area. No matter how you put it, you're going to be sat here. You're going to be putting that work in for an extended period of time. So we'll go ahead and do 3. The third weld. We're almost done with the third weld. Just a little bit longer to go. I just ran out of wire, so I need to replace the wire in my machine. And we'll finish this third weld and be done. Well, we're not going to be done. We got 3 more to do, but we'll do 3 more welds tomorrow. We'll be done welding for the day after that. And we'll chat. We'll chat for a little bit. But yeah, once again, going well. I'm liking the way the welds are coming out. Definitely going to be some strong, hermetically sealed welds with absolute certainty. I can guarantee that. Coming out very, very good. Reloading. Watch it come out. Look at that. New wire in her. Let's go ahead, get this welding done for the day, innit? There we have it. The first 3 welds of Mark 4.5 third's propane tank. Mark 4.5's third leg, pretty much. Now we got the first 3 welds done. The last 3 welds will be easy. We'll do those tomorrow in no time. But yeah, these are looking really good. Really tight in welds with that metal there, mate. One heavy little mama, ain't she? Damn right she is. Let's back these cameras up so you guys can see how big this thing is. Compared to Drake. I guess I'll show you guys the welds too, right? While we're here. While we're nice and close. Let me show you guys the weld on YouTube first. So once again, these are the first 3 welds of Mark 4.5. The third leg of Mark 4.5. You can see tied in very well. Good heat, good penetration, all that good stuff. Welds looking nice. Nice and deep lie. If anybody's been in here the whole time I've been welding, hey, props to you and your attention span, because I know there's no way it's fun watching somebody weld. Let me show you guys on Instagram now. Let's show you guys the welds. Welds turned out pretty good today. Pretty good, tie in, pretty good. And flux core is the ugliest form of welding, so I know you probably are expecting maybe some TIG masterpiece, but you would never make flux core look like that. But what we look for in flux core is we want all the sides and all the toes to be tied in well. We want the overlap to be good. That's what we look at. We look at the weld's actual structure, not necessarily the weld's beautification. Oh, TikTok Live went out completely on me. You said we could use your skills in the union, brother. Tat tricks on YouTube. I'm using flux core. Zeus on YouTube. I'm using flux core. I did buy all this from donations. Seriously, guys. Like, Mark 4.5 is literally your machine as much as it is mine, because look, I'm just building it, but as I always say, I'm just the vessel. It's your guys' true love for Earth that makes this happen, because legit, look at this. We needed a 3rd propane tank. We got a 3rd propane tank thanks to you guys donating. So it means so much to me. It means infinite. Look at this thing. Look at this. I can't even get it in the whole shot of my phone. My phone's mouth isn't big enough. Good Lord. Lordy, Lord have mercy. So, can we see it on YouTube in all of its glory? Almost in YouTube. Gotta back the phone up some more on YouTube. This thing is huge. So I never was in the union welding, but I used to run my own welding business. Is 4.5 going to be semi-continuous? Yes, sir. These welds got a little bit of rust on them, but all the welds look good. They all tie in well. We're going to pressure test them, of course. It's stupid not to, but I can almost guarantee you that these welds are not going to have leaks. And look, we got 3 more welds to do on top of these, and these turned out pretty good. We got 3 more to do. So, I mean, after 3 more welds on top of that, leaks are not going to be an issue. But we still have to get the man way to weld on the end, and it'll be the same process of welding. 6 welds, long process, but look at her. Hello? Hey, FBI, how about you suck all 3 of my testicles? I think they heard that, guys. I think we projected it all the way to them. There we have it, Mark 4.5, baby. And I love to compare it to what the size of what Mark 4 is, and just look at it. We did metal first. We sanded the metal about 2 days ago at this point. Nathan, you said, why did you scam me? If you donated, there's no way I scammed you, because literally you're looking at what I use the money for right in front of your face right now. And you just saw me working on this for hours. Yeah, so we sanded off the paint to make sure we didn't get any paint in the weld, no nonsense porosity. We beveled out the edges to make sure that the weld got in deep penetration. And yeah, we welded. We welded the hell out of it for sure. I mean, because look, for example, look at the typical what they put on a propane tank. Now this propane tank's put up to pressure, so this weld is good enough. No way am I knocking it at all. I'm saying that this is the typical weld that you see on a propane tank that works fine. Look at that thickness compared to this. I went over and above because I would rather have a weld too big than not big enough. You will never know if your weld was too much, but you sure will know if it wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? You sure will figure out if your weld was not good enough, but you will never know if it was too good. So I would always rather put too many welds than too little. Of course, you want to do it in reason. If you heat up the metal too much, you'll warp it, you'll damage it, make the metal weaker, but we're not running the machine. We're not really running our welder all that hot. We're running it hot for sure, but not to the point where with 6 welds we're going to truly cause damage. We just got a merch order. I don't know who ordered, but somebody just ordered some merch on NatureJab.com. Whoever ordered merch on the Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, thank you so much. I appreciate your contribution to the project and to history. And also, I appreciate you for buying merch. Now you can look good supporting history and Earth. So guys, look. You need to remember, this is not just a reactor. Look at Mark 4. Look at all the gadgets and gear on Mark. We got the 3rd tank on. We got 3 more welds to do just for security reasons. But yeah, we got the 3rd tank on there. Looking pretty good with the welds there. Honestly, that would be enough, but I say why not? Why not put 3 more? We're already here. We did 6 welds on this side, do 6 welds on that side, 6 welds on the manway. That way we don't have to even worry. We won't even have to go to sleep at all thinking, is a weld gonna leak? Nope. In no reality will these welds leak. We're not letting that happen. But yeah, look at Mark 4. We got all these gadgets on Mark 4. Wave guides. We got pipes coming out, pressure gauges, pressure release valves, inputs, the shaft for the blades, the actual blades on the inside, motors and fans. We have to add all these gadgets 3 times. We have 3 times the same amount on here. So we got a lot to do on this machine. I have a question. Wireless like that, how can you check there's no air pockets? The best way you can check there's no air pockets, well, when you're actually welding, you can see. If you have air pockets while you're welding, you get what we call porosity, which is when the weld will have a whole bunch of holes. Now, I don't have any porosity anywhere to show you, unfortunately, to show you what it looks like. But essentially, your weld will have pits in it. It will have gaps and pits. You will see it if your weld has air bubbles. I'll tell you right now. It doesn't go hidden. Let me see if I have any porosity on these welds, because these welds are pretty bad on Mark 4. So maybe somewhere I have porosity to show you what it looks like. But Mark 4 didn't leak though, so Yeah, you see these walls are really rough, but they didn't have any porosity. No, wait, I think I see some right there. Let me see if I can put that in the camera. Okay, so this is Mark IV's really bad welds. You can see, look, see right there? That's an example of porosity. That's an example of what happens if you weld wrong and you get air in your weld. You get holes like that in the middle of the metal. Tell me, what would you like? Carrots, soup, or rice and red beans with tuna sauce? Well, I love red beans and rice. I love red beans and rice, so we never go wrong with red beans and rice. I'll tell you that right now. Your voice gets so distorted when you go near that. Of course, you know what they do to me, guys. You know they jam my signals. We're definitely going to test the welds. You said test the welds with air pressure and throw some water. Yup, we're going to do exactly that, Jay. Exactly that. Now, let me see on YouTube what people have been saying on the YouTube here. Oh, same thing. Oh, okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much fun are you having? 1 to 30. I'm at 30, guys. I'm at 30. I'm having so much fun because I'm building something that I just love building things for one, but I'm building something that I really am passionate about. I'm able to bring you guys along for the journey, educate you. We got it on YouTube, broadcasted. So I'm 30, 30, 30. Extravagant mental health. I will always live myself, if you know what I mean. Said it sounds like my voice is super deep. Yeah, they do. It happens when they jam my signals and my voice goes deep. Yep, I'm at a 30, guys. Peak happiness right here. Building this, being passionate about the earth and doing something for the earth and being able to broadcast it to people, to everybody. So, I mean, you said it's so strange. Exactly. I'm telling you, stuff happens. Like, guys, I don't believe in coincidence, and there's been so many times on live where I can just talk about anything. Just stupid random things, right? Nothing happens. I start talking about the machine. I start going up to the machine. The live starts lagging. Weird things start happening. I don't believe in coincidence. I will be on later tonight. I will be on for a Q&A later tonight. Absolutely. You guys already know what we do. Look, I'm just happy we got this store propane tank. We welded that on. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness. She looking good. But these blades, the blades that we have to build in here, oh my lord. Oh, that's gonna suck. You know, that's gonna really suck. I'll keep it real because those blades, there's gonna have to be so many of them. I cut them out by hand. Oh my god. Building those blades is gonna be a lot. But look, we stay in the proper mindset. We're trillionaires. So we don't loathe anything. We don't mourn. We just get to work. We just do it, you know. So ultimately, yes, it will suck, but it's gonna make me stronger. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get even better. So that's what we do. We don't just sit here complaining, oh my god, it's gonna be so hard. No, of course it's gonna be hard. We're working with metal. Metal's about as hard as me when I see Drake. So of course it's gonna be difficult. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? No cap. So we're gonna build these blades. If you guys wanted to know, Mark IV, I wish I could show you the blades, but it's closed, and this has been closed for literally years. So I don't really want to open it. It's kind of like a relic in history. But go on the YouTube channel or actually watch any of my Instagram videos, especially my pinned videos. You will see the blades. You will see the blades in the machine working and what they look like. I built those by hand. We got to build these by hand. I'm not going to lie, you're making history and I'm here for it. Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Look. You were thinking billions? You think this is billions? I piss on billions. I make billions gargle all 6 of my nuts. This is trillions right here. You're right, I could be lagging going close to it. What's up, Maximus? Listen, guys. Maximus said, I'm learning to be more mindful and mature about lifestyle choices. Absolutely, look. And that's what the Trillionaires Club is all about, too, because it's like, You know, we have to remember this is mind, body, spirit. If you just chase money and success in the physical, you're going to be off in other ways. You have to do all three together. So you have to stay healthy. You have to eat healthy, drink healthy, do whatever your spiritual practice is to make sure you stay grounded that way. Do whatever your mental practice is to make sure you're grounded that way. Put it all together and achieve billions, trillions, true success, true wealth from the inside and the out, not just the outside. That's what the Trillionaires Club is all about. Because yes, we can just sit here and anybody could just put you a little Shopify dropship course, tell you how to make $1 million. But who could tell you how to make $1 million on the inside and the outside? Who can tell you that? Very few people will tell you how to do all of it. The inside, outside, and in your mind, okay? Mind, body, spirit. Mind, body, spirit. That's what we're all about in the Trillionaires Club. You know, the whole saying is embody before you achieve, meaning you will literally be a trillionaire before you're a trillionaire in the flesh. You will be a trillionaire with how you walk, how you talk. Everything you do is of the essence of success. You are embodying true success before you even have it. So of course you're going to get it. Duh. Of course. Listen, there's no way that if you're working hard every day, you're not going to be successful. And you're ambitious and you're serious and you just keep going, of course you're going to be successful. It's just a matter of time. Listen, guys, I've been building these reactors for years now. This is my 5th one. I've been building them for almost 3 years now. Researching it for almost 4. Do you seriously think that if you give me 10 years, I'm not going to be better than where I am right now? I think 99.999% of people will agree with you that in 10 years, I'm going to be further along than what I am now. It's not if, it's when. So I'm saying the same thing to you in the Trillionaires Club as somebody with a trillionaire's mindset, because we all are worth trillions, okay? Even if your net worth is negative 1,000, you're still worth trillions. You just have to remind yourself you are. Even with a net worth of negative 1,000, you're worth trillions. And as a trillionaire's mindset, the mindset is you're going to embody it. And there, we're building the next generation of true world changers that are not just here to make money, but we're here for all of humanity. So, anyways, guys, I'll be back online for a live Q&A around 7 p.m. EST. Make sure you guys stop by, join NatureJab. Remember what this project is worth. Remember what you're worth. And you guys take care for sure.